Hi, my name is Spencer, and today I'll be reacting to Star Trek Discovery Season 4, Episode 10. So far, this half of the season has been pretty good, honestly. I haven't had any really big complaints regarding the progression of the story, the little stories that have been told. So I hope that continues to be a trend. No guarantees, though. I don't really know what to expect in this episode or going forward generally. I wonder if 10C is going to retaliate in some way, or if just the fact that they've created or at least deployed a new DMA, if that is their response, if that'll be it, or if they're gonna, I don't know, like I said, retaliate. I don't know. Don't know what else could happen. So, but before I get into this episode, don't forget to like this video if you like it. And if you have anything to say about this episode or the previous episodes, please put it in the comments. Also, if you're not currently subscribed, but you like this kind of content, I would appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. It really helps me to stay motivated to get these videos out and helps the channel to grow. So thank you. I don't think I have anything else to say before getting into this episode, so I will go ahead and do that.
We did attack their technology with an isolated weapon.
We did not. Tarka and Booker acted unilaterally.
How would the 10C know the difference?
Yeah, there's no way for them to know.
Vulcans surveyed Earth for almost a century before making first contact. Discovery leaves in fewer than 24 hours.
We have to start the communication process somewhere.
Weren't the Vulcans waiting, though, for them to get warp capability? Like, it's not like they were waiting because they didn't know how to communicate with them.
You're in good hands with Dr. Haran.
Madam President.
This guy looks familiar. I don't know what from. Maybe I'll check after the episode, but I might forget by the time the episode's over, so.
It's churning through space at a much faster rate.
Okay, so it is more aggressive in a way.
How soon can you be ready, Captain?
2 hours to finish loading and to give my crew time to say their goodbyes.
2 hours it is.
Yes, sir. Madam President.
Goodbyes as in they think they're gonna die? Like they think there's a chance that they're gonna die? I don't know.
Admiral, it's my constitutional duty to inform you that I'm transferring power to the Vice President.
Why?
I'll be
Who's the
joining
Vice
the
President? Oh.
Given the complexities that we'll face.
Is she gonna die? I mean, I think she's in the thumbnail for the last episode, so probably not in this episode at least.
Wherever the DMA goes next, whatever is to come, I know you'll get us through that too.
Is he the Vice President? I don't know. I'm confused.
You'll do fine. His bag will be there in a few minutes.
Hold on.
Just kicking him out.
The negative energy will eat through shields and fry a frontal cortex. Like that. But surely you have a plan.
I'll figure something out.
Assuming you make it, how do you...
I mean, he is resourceful, but...
Programmable antimatter. We need to apply it to our shield.
And how will you find some without getting us caught in the process? Surely you have a plan.
I know where there's a stash.
Well, he's probably been thinking about how to do it ever since getting that power source failed.
I'll miss you guys, though.
A voyage of this kind without you will be quite the adjustment. Though, I am happy for you and the opportunities this has created.
Good luck out there. And thank you, Mr. Saru, for everything.
Yeah, I can believe that Saru would feel his absence. I don't personally feel his absence, but I believe, like, I can believe that Saru would. And maybe the rest of the bridge crew.
Yes.
Come on, Saru, make your move.
Do you have a moment?
Of course.
When last we spoke?
I think it's funny. He's like a kid with their, like, first crush. I mean, obviously we don't know if Saru's ever had feelings for someone or been in a relationship like this, but still.
Perhaps more than a friendship?
Ooh, interrupted. Great timing.
If you will excuse me.
Wow. Can't even give him anything.
They're going to take a lot of damage along the way, and if you're not repairing them, we won't make it through the barrier at all.
Trying to make them feel needed and wanted, which is good. It's a good thing. It's good for a parental figure to be so supportive.
Prepare for departure.
All additional supplies are loaded.
Hopefully the that moment with Madam President won't affect Saru's ability to perform.
Commander Detmer, take us to safe distance.
Aye, Captain.
Lieutenant Christopher, open a ship-wide channel.
Aye, Captain. Channel's open.
Ship speech?
Discovery.
Yeah.
Dr. Culber, if you were able, I would appreciate
Oh boy.
in spreading the word that
Oh, I thought I was gonna ask for advice. Oh no. Okay, well this is awkward.
Our delegate did not arrive in time. It was decided that Navarre must be represented, even if by its president.
I see.
I love that Goldberg's here seeing it happen.
To her, didn't you? Good for you. I would never have done so had I
Good for you.
known us. That we would see each other in meetings every single day.
Oh, beginnings can be messy. That's all right.
Yeah, it's enough.
This friend of yours who told you about this place. Who was he exactly?
It doesn't matter.
Is this the same friend that he's trying to get back to? Huh?
You think I don't know the Emerald Chain work camp when I see one?
It's not what you think.
Then what is it?
Ooh. Flashback.
It's here, wasn't it? We were held prisoner. We're not going anywhere until you tell me.
Yes, it was here.
Get some backstory finally.
You're interrupting my work.
Osira wants to fast-track your design. Since you lost your last helper, she's giving you a new...
What species is this person?
List the digits of the golden ratio.
That's too easy.
5 every third digit. 8,
3,
8,
9.
4.
What an interesting relationship they have. Even from the beginning. That was quick.
It took a year, but eventually we became friends. Under Osira and the chain, we were all we had.
I don't know, I got the vibe before that it was a more than friends sort of situation. So, I don't know, I expect maybe we'll see that relationship grow in more flashbacks. We'll see. Unless I'm mistaken. There it is. Do they know about the antimatter? I know they upgraded their shields, but is that what they were preparing for?
Our shields may not hold as long as expected, even with the antimatter upgrades.
Commander Stamets.
Okay, they did get some antimatter upgrades.
If we can position Discovery inside of one, we should be able to safely ride it through to the other side of the barrier. Zora found one nearby that's forming right now. Sending the coordinates.
Commander Detmer, plot a course. Let's get through the barriers.
Well, that's one way to do it. It's probably not the fastest way through, but as long as it works. And I'm sure it'll be fast enough. I mean, I doubt that would make them stuck in it for weeks.
A word. This is not an ideal time, Madam President.
I received a classified message as we entered the barrier, marked urgent, our eyes only. It's being decrypted now.
Something from 10C? Maybe? A warning?
What if they found the antimatter?
It was hidden the last time I checked.
When was that?
I come here every year.
Why?
To pay respects for the dead?
The other engineer with me.
It'll be over soon.
Where's that? Where's that?
You didn't have to do that.
He's empathetic. He's compassionate.
A real friend before.
I guess this guy, I don't remember his name, but I guess he hasn't had much of that, at least in a while, here with the Emerald Chain.
It means something like home. My people say that Kylie's is a place beyond suffering.
I wonder if that has something to do with the final episode's title being Coming Home.
All of the possible universes is said to be the most peaceful. I've been searching for years.
I do hope that Tarka is successful. I hope that he can get where he wants to go.
We expect debris hit by the gravitational wave to begin impacting Navarre and Earth in the next few days.
Damn.
Zora, can you restore the rest?
I'm sorry, Captain. It's damaged beyond repair.
We need to go back.
I mean, if you can get to 10C, yeah, if you can get to 10C, then maybe you can convince them to stop it.
Commander Deborah, plot us a course.
I got you. Leaving our spatial cell now.
Well, she's in charge of the ship, so it's up to her, not up to you, Rillak.
Should be more than enough for our shields.
Is this where he died? You gonna get a flashback of that?
Do you think we have enough power?
We're drawing from the entire warp core. It'll work.
Well, maybe it'll work for your friend, but not for you, apparently. Unless he gets killed before. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Did they catch you?
Needs more energy.
Nope. You're screwed.
You're lucky I haven't shot you yet. You told us this transporter wouldn't work. You said it never would.
No, stop. Please.
We knew you were working on something. Said we let him.
So, he was sent in as a mole, but it became more than that.
What are you doing?
Oof.
I'm free.
Well, we'll see how long that lasts.
I forgive you.
I don't deserve that.
I would have done anything for freedom.
At least he understands.
I heard ships leaving. I went back. This was deserted. Noros was gone. I found this.
So he hopes that he made it through.
This message to me. It was our symbol for Kylie's home. He's brilliant. If anyone can do it, it's him.
No way to know unless,
Never found any record of Oro since. Alive or dead. Nothing.
Yeah, unless you find his body. Or no real reason to believe he's dead. Okay, so it may not have been romantic. Like, you can be close with someone without it having to be that kind of a relationship. But there's definitely love.
We've got this. A month from now, you'll be back skiing in Zermatt.
And where are you gonna go?
Astoria.
Do we have time for this?
Hawaii for me. The beach. My time, maybe I'll take up snorkeling.
Great, I'm coming with you.
I'm gonna hike the Pacific Crest Trail.
Oh, I guess this moment is to emphasize that the fact that the DMA is on its way to Earth.
8, 7. We're in.
Okay, nice.
Madam President. Word.
Well done, Commander.
You too, Zora.
Is Burnham gonna choose to let them have hope?
My dad never did that for me, so I might do it a little extra for you.
Okay. I have been warned.
Nice. I like that.
We have to support each other. That's what this crew has done in the darkest of times. But to do that takes honesty with ourselves and with everyone.
Well, we'll see how the crew takes it. If they end up releasing that information.
I hope he's out there and you get to see him again.
Along the way, we'll stop.
I hope so too.
Captain, I couldn't be happier to report that we're officially out of the galactic barrier.
Well, I'm glad that Book and Tarka have worked things out in a way.
All of you?
Oh, by the way, Earth might be destroyed by the time we get back.
We should address the ship first.
Okay, decision was made.
Open a channel.
Channel's open.
Madam President.
Will you do the honors?
I, too, feel your pain in this one.
Well, they deserve to know.
I would appreciate your company. I find you a comforting presence.
Okay.
Of course.
Progress.
I'm grateful we had the chance to connect before we approached species 10C.
If we can't communicate with each other, what chance do we have with them?
I like this. It works for me. And that's it. All right. Again, not a bad episode. I don't know. There are like little moments that I'm like, I do think that the shipwide speech that Burnham gave earlier in the episode, that worked for me. Just because it was such a dangerous mission. I don't know. There was that one little moment when they were like, we have 30 seconds. And then the crew started talking about like things they were looking forward to do on Earth and how much it meant to them. And like, I get why they did that, to show us and President Rillak, I don't know, that the crew should be aware. And like, Discovery's not the only show that's ever done this. I mean, I can't think of any specific examples, but I'm not hating it because it's Discovery's doing it, you know. It's just, I don't like it when other shows do it too. But it was like, okay, this speaking is taking a good chunk of that 30 seconds. And then I think it was Owo who started that final countdown, and it was like 15 seconds left. It was like, I feel like you'd have a little less time than that. But I mean, I'm not going to go back and time it out, but still. Adira's back. I do really enjoy the parent-child relationship between them and Stamets and Culber, but I mean, Culber wasn't really involved in that little bit of a storyline in this episode. I will say, Adira is not one of my favorite characters in this show. I'm just not particularly a fan of their awkwardness in most of the scenes that they're in, and like, I don't know. I don't want to sound too critical, but yeah. But I did enjoy that last scene with them and Stamets, like being like, hey, like I might be a little overbearing, so just a warning. I thought that was really nice. Glad we got Tarka's backstory and why he's working so hard to get this power source. I mean, we had a little bit, like we knew a little bit, but it's good to be able to see that friendship that he had, and to be able to, I don't know, get a better sense of the stakes for him. And I do truly hope that he is successful and that he does find his friend. Although, we don't know. I mean, you guys might know. You've seen the end of the season. But I'm glad that we were able to see Book and Tarka come to a better understanding of one another. Or really, it was just Book coming to a better understanding of Tarka. I think Tarka understands Book's motivations already. I enjoyed that part of the episode. I'm glad that Burnham and Rillak were able to come to a better understanding of one another, and were able to settle any differences in their, I guess, leadership before approaching first contact with 10C. There's still, I think, 3 more episodes left. So, I mean, anything could happen between now and then. I don't know. I like the pace that they've been going at with this so far, with this half of the season. I hope they keep it up. I hope keep me engaged, because, I mean, I've struggled with Discovery in the past. So I hope that this momentum continues. I guess I'll have to see. But let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comments. What did you think of Tarka's backstory? Overall, I enjoyed this episode. Looking forward to seeing what happens next, and hopefully I will see you guys then.